all about celebrations, and for Dick Advocaat's Rangers side, deservedly so. Well, which one of them is going to hit this one at pace? It looks as if George Alberts is lining up for the special. Here it comes. Oh, deceivingly put across there, Vidmar, all the way to the back. Well, that has been a free kick which has been used before by Rangers, and George Alberts just disguising the pass to Tony Vidmar. Hearts started off the season facing Rangers and defeated them by 2-1. Here's McSwiggan putting the ball across, laid back, chance for Jackson, oh, just past the post. Now he would have loved to put that ball in the net, Darren Jackson. No emotion on his face, but that was a clear chance. Good work by Gary McSwiggan, the layback from Stefan Adam, and Jackson just tried to place that away from Stefan Kloss. McSwiggan, Adam, Jackson, and an opportunity missed. Vidmar opting for the long throw-in, gets the slight turn on, there's a shot! Claudio Reyna. I just had the feeling as soon as that ball was laid back by Amato, a Rangers player was coming onto it. Corner to Hearts, 15 minutes of this match gone. Adam headed back in. He just tries to flick that towards the goal, cleared away by Kanchelskis, and then Vidmar. Closing down on Amoruso, thinking about a drive, great save, Rusey! Lorenzo Amoruso, you could see exactly what he was thinking. As soon as Alberts played him in, only one thing in mind, drove that ball towards home, a great save by Gilles Rusey. Good tackling once again, bringing up the Rangers move from Hearts. Adam, good ball in, here's a chance, Gary McSwiggan, needs support, looking up. No one in the boxes yet, plays it all the way to the back, there's a chance for Hearts, Cameron getting in. Alberts, Johansson, Van Bronckhorst, oh, almost a good move in fact. Stephen Presley will receive the yellow card. Is this a goal from the captain on a championship day? Alberts, Amoruso drives it. Hearts for the moment just forced back. Haven't really been into the Rangers half much in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Now here's a chance for them to do something. A nice play again by Gary McSwiggan, losing Scott Wilson. There's the header from Adam and pushed away on a slippery surface by Stefan Kloss. Well, that was a chance for us, but it was a difficult save to make for Stefan Kloss. I'm sure the Rangers manager, Dick Advocaat, will have been reiterating to his players to put on a bit of a show for the fans. Kanchelskis with the first chance, here's a chance for the goal, it's all! Andre Kanchelskis denied by Rusey. And a chance to break, Kanchelskis now, if he plays this ball early, Rangers have options. Here comes Amato. Hearts trying to get back quickly. Breaks to Johansson. Well covered by Seven, and it's a penalty. Oh, well, Jonathan Johansson will feel rather fortunate because that looked a rather dubious award of a penalty kick. Well, Grant Murray just edged Johansson out of the way. 54 minutes, Alberts with a penalty. Saved by Rusey. Has justice been done? I have to say it was a rather soft penalty award. Rusey, however, stayed firm and just got his knee in the road, really. Alberts just wanted to direct it right down the middle. Rusey's long legs did the damage. So a chance to run. Plays a nice ball through. Here's Darren Jackson. This is an opportunity for Hearts. Jackson. Yet another chance missed by the Hearts striker. Alberts. Right foot this time. Reina. Amato. Amato just getting past Ritchie. Would you believe it? It's a second penalty kick, and Paul Ritchie can have no arguments because Amato really wasn't going anywhere. The ball looked as if it had been played too quickly past Ritchie, and I don't think the Hearts player can have. In fact, Amato would have actually got to the touchline with the ball, but Rangers on this occasion are well worthy of a penalty, and Ritchie can have no arguments. Amato against Rusey, and Amato misses. Can you believe it? Well, he looks in disbelief. The crowd can't believe it, and nor can I. He didn't even hit the target. It looked as if it may well have skited off the side of the post. Nice touch by Terry McInnes. Lovely play. Twisting one way, then the next. Amato. Now, will we get a play and a goal from open play? Amato. Johansson, he's in. Van Bronckhorst. And now a chance for Rangers to break. First chance for Neil McCann. McCann, if he can play it into Amato. Amato with a chance to make amends. Great save, Rusey. Rangers again, McInnes. Another save by Rusey. And the danger cleared. Gabriel Amato had the chance to make amends. Straight through in goal. Good save by Gilles Rusey. And a double save from the feet of McInnes. And the referee brings this match to a close. Rangers, Premier League champions. The match has ended. Rangers 0, Hearts 0. But it's now all about Rangers being presented with the Premier League trophy. And that man there is making his way up to collect it. Rangers are the 1999 Scottish Premier League champions. And this man, Lorenzo Amoruso, becomes the first foreign captain of Rangers to pick up the trophy. And wait to hear the roar from a man who leads a team who deserved this championship. Rangers are the champions. Two of the major trophies in Scotland now rest at Ibrox. And a third one is their next goal.
Well, it was a great party, and I'm very proud that I'm a member of the Rangers family, because tonight it was a real family.
You certainly seem to enjoy it.
I really enjoy it, because we all know we come from so far, from the moment we arrived here, beginning of June, till now. So many things have changed, so many things we have achieved so far. This is a thing where we all can be very proud on.
Great atmosphere, where we knows what today will happen in here, because last week we won the league at Celtic Park, and a lot of fans were here to waiting us. But I think today has been a better night, because we were in our stadium with all fans here together, and to split up our joy for everybody, with everybody,
And what about you personally, lifting the trophy as captain? What does that make you feel?
It's great. It's great. It's been the first time for me. It's been, I think, a night who I never forget in my life, because when you lift a trophy like this, it's not been easy. Now we can say it's been easy, but I think during the season nothing is easy. Every game it was difficult, was hard, because every team want to play against Rangers 100%, maybe more, and then that's why I think for Rangers it's not easy to win the league here anyway.
Katrina Harvey with a naked Lorenzo Amoruso. She's not back yet. There's the table as it stands with 2 games to go. Rangers 73.
Rangers had more of the ball in the first half, but it was pretty even, really. In the second half, well, Rangers got more of a grip with it, but they couldn't score, in spite of having 2 penalty kicks. It remained goalless tonight. And Charlie, we feared this, really. We wanted a show tonight, but at the end of the day, goalless. Something of a damp squib in every sense, actually, when you see the rain.
Yeah, well, it tends to happen this way after the celebrations, when you're preparing the party piece and everything. It tends to happen this way, Jim. It does go a bit flat. Rangers are an effective and an efficient team, a good organised side. But they're not flamboyant in any way. If you keep McCann quiet and Amato fairly quiet, they don't really have the true individual flair that maybe Celtic have. So, you know, that's the way Rangers play, but they're champions, and that's all they need to concern themselves with. And I'll tell you what, I'll be interested to see if Amoruso can pick this trophy up.
And in spite of the rain tonight, Charlie, this is what the Rangers fans have come to see, isn't it? Albeit the match was of interest for them, but this is what they wanted to see, the presentation of the new SPL trophy.
At the end of the day, Jim, as soon as the season begins, you want to win the championship, after Celtic winning it again last year. So there was so much pressure on Rangers, they spent a fortune, over £30 million, but it doesn't guarantee anything. What you've got to do is blend for the future. I don't know if the future is quite right for Rangers, because I think there will be more players coming, but the championship is in the trophy cabinet now. They can relax and look forward to the 10th Scottish Cup final, whereas the pressure now swings to Celtic.
But over the season, Charlie, how deserving are Advocaat side? How deserving are they of this trophy?
Well, you deserve it. Championships don't tell lies. It's simple. If you win the championship, you deserve to do so. It's over. It's a marathon period. And there's no matter. I mean, Rangers fans have been asked to be a lot more vocal, because Advocaat says he wishes they were actually like the Celtic fans. And a lot of times they have been flat this season. But they've won the championship. They'll be delighted now. And of course, Advocaat and his team will be more pleased, because they've got the blend right, they've got the balance there, and a lot of these guys haven't won before, and now they can taste, you know, the feeling of being a winner in the Scottish Premier League.
And the great thing from these supporters' viewpoint, Charlie, is that things will not stand still with people like David Murray and Dick Advocaat about. They will change it.
It will. I mean, I think Celtic will come out with all guns blazing and change things in the summer too. But Rangers have got to adapt, have got to get used to the bigger picture, which is simply not just winning a domestic honour, it's going and achieving a good status in Europe. They had a decent run in Europe last year, but now it's about qualifying for the Champions League, where Man United are, where the Arsenals are. The best teams in the world end up in this competition. That's the standard that's set. That's the standard that both Rangers and Celtic, when they're there, must achieve.
And Charlie, we're seeing Rangers fans at the moment who are jubilant, of course, because their side has won the league championship title. But credit to Celtic at this stage, because they came back, they were 13 points behind, and they cut it right back and then blew it last weekend.
Yeah, but Celtic deserve a lot of credit. I mean, if we look back at the way that the season was unfolding, the end of December it looked as if it was a Rangers championship. They kept it going as long as they could. The credit to Rangers, they are the champions.
Amoruso's t-shirt says it there. The champions are Rangers, season 98-99. Ian Crocker, Davy Provan, it's all yours.
Cheers, Jim. Well, Rangers were denied 10 titles in a row by Celtic last season, but you kind of knew they wouldn't take that lying down. They are champions for the 10th time in 11 seasons, confirming their domination of Scottish football in the last decade of the 20th century. Ready is the word on the Rangers club crest, and for most of this season, they have been ready. Ready, willing and able. The Rangers heroes are about to be hailed by their fans, who are used to success, but still they can't get enough of it, because you never, ever lose the feeling. They are worthy winners of the Scottish Premier League. They are Rangers, champions of Scotland.
Yeah, this is what it's all about for any footballer, Ian. This is the moment and the thought that sustains you through the long winter mornings of pre-season training. It's always nice to win a cup, but the championship is what it's all about. This is a trophy that every footballer wants to hold aloft. This is a medal that every footballer wants. And these Rangers players certainly deserve it tonight.
Rangers celebrate their 97th major honour. That's more than any other club around the globe. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world, mind you. And in the Scottish Premier League this season, they've been the best. Lorenzo Amoruso is about to get to grips with the brand new Scottish Premier League trophy. It's time to salute the champions of Scotland. And for the 48th time, it's Rangers. Neil McCann, what a part he played on arrival from Hearts.
Yeah, superb contribution. A lot of people question the wisdom of his signing, but he really did do the business and Rangers really needed it.
Football, the ultimate game of ups and downs. Last season, Rangers were left with nothing. This season, they could have everything. Within 12 months, the desolation has turned to jubilation. The tears have turned to cheers. But then there was never really any doubt that Rangers would bounce back.
Yeah, they were rocking a bit just a few weeks ago. And once the 13-point lead started to vanish, there were question marks asked of this Rangers side. But to win the title, you have to show character, and when it really mattered, when it came down to the wire, Dick Advocaat's squad did come up with the goods. And that's why we're watching these pictures tonight at Ibrox.
Colin Hendry injured today. A championship winner with Blackburn Rovers in England 4 years ago. Now a championship winner in Scotland. Jonathan Johansson, massive contribution. 17 goals from the flying Finn. And let's not forget this little man. The fans haven't.
Yeah, the reception says it all. Arguably the most significant player this season for Rangers.
Wallace indeed. Also won the English title with Leeds. Craig Moore left the club for Crystal Palace. Came back. Gordon Jury has missed most of the campaign through injury. Rangers were left without any silverware last season. It was their first trophyless campaign for 12 years, and it hurt. It really, really hurt. Out went the old team and the old boss. Came a new team and a new boss. Been a historic week for Scotland with the election of a parliament of their own. They say politics and sport shouldn't mix, but at the moment, football here is ruled by Rangers. John Gregg, the greatest ever Ranger, gets his hands on the trophy. And Dick Advocaat, who spent over £30 million to build a new Rangers team, has steered them to the title and towards the treble.
Yeah, I think you can see the satisfaction in his face, Ian. And he was under tremendous pressure. Having spent the money he did, he had to deliver this championship. As I said, there were moments when it looked as if they might not get across the finishing line first. They held on though, and I'm sure this is as satisfying a moment as he's enjoyed in the game. It may only be Scottish football, but he was under so much pressure.
This is a really hefty trophy as well. It's 2 out of 3 for Rangers, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The League Cup, the Scottish Premier League trophy, now for the Scottish Cup. But there might be another club in Glasgow ready to have a say about that. They are singing in the rain at Ibrox. A bit of lap of honour coming off, led by Lorenzo Amoruso.
I can still remember the disappointment in Lorenzo Amoruso's face at the end of last season when they lost the cup final to Hearts and Rangers had missed out on all the major honours. And that's what must make it so satisfying for him tonight. And he has emerged as one of the real heroes, this man. Roundly criticised at the beginning of his Ibrox career, and perhaps rightly so, but he has come good at exactly the right time. He's been a rock at the heart of that Rangers defence as they try to get over the finishing line. And few deserve to hold that trophy more than him.
Martin Geisler, let's join him. He's with David Murray. How does it make you feel?
Well, we lost last year and we've won it again this year. I'm very, very pleased. When you lose the players that we lost last year, 29 players in and out, it was always going to be a big task, but with Dick Advocaat and this team, I was positive from day one.
It's some achievement in a first season. I think you believe there's better to come?
Well, we're not building this just for one season, we're building it for a generation. We've finished one era, we're starting another era, and it's not a bad start in the first year.
In terms of new personnel, can you tell us what your plans are over the summer months?
Oh yes, I'll just tell you everything now. Wait and see.
No, but we can expect to see some new faces.
Oh, the new faces, Irish, yeah.
A quick word about your manager. You brought him in, you had great faith in him. He's had some inaugural season, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's not bad for a beginner. He's done very, very well.
Thanks for your time, David.
And certainly David Murray will hope to secure Dick Advocaat's future.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely critical to the future of this club, that they tie him down and get him to commit himself to taking this club forward, particularly in the European arena, because that's where a club of this size has to measure itself.
There can't be many clubs in the world who would be able to fork out £38 million. Rangers are back in the silverware business. No trophies last season. You don't suppose they took it personally? Absolutely deafening celebration at Ibrox. I think he's pretty happy about it all.
Yeah, football means a lot to people in this part of the world, Dean. I think at times it means too much to them. These are the kind of things that we want to see in football. As we look around Ibrox tonight, this is what sport's about. And if you're a footballer, this is what your whole season's about. Parading the championship trophy on your home ground.
Well, over the course of their proud history, Rangers have won 97 major trophies. I don't think Colin Hendry's going to let this one go for a while yet.
Well, they've all made their contribution. It doesn't matter whether you're Lionel Charbonnier, who played in just a few games and was then badly injured, or whether you're Rod Wallace, who chipped in with most of the goals. They've all played their part. It is very much a squad game, and that's why they're all out there just now.
A brand new trophy in a new era for Scottish football. First season of the new look Scottish Premier League. And everyone has played their part for Rangers throughout the campaign. 9 long months. And deserved success for Rangers and for Dick Advocaat at the end of it all. There were one or two worries along the way, but then when you're going for the title, there's always going to be. It's party time across half of Glasgow tonight, and believe me, they know how to party in this part of the world. We'll have more reactions next.
Rangers are the SPL champions, and at Ibrox right now, they are enjoying every moment of it. Charlie Nicholas, you know what it's like to win the championship. What are these players feeling right now?
Well, it's the ultimate. I mean, when you work through those early days, the pre-season, which is particularly difficult when you're a professional footballer, sacrifices that have to be made, and preparing yourself mentally, and getting yourself at such a fitness and, you know, high mental level is not always easy to achieve. And some people are fortunate to win it once, or some people even more. I managed to win it on a couple of occasions with Celtic, and it's the greatest feeling in the world, Jim. It's as simple as that. The European arena is the arena you want to go and play against the big guns, the big boys of Europe. And now Rangers can look forward to that, but the Champions League is what it's all about. The fans will enjoy it, but the players more so, because it's been about 10 months work and 10 months organisation, and the mentality of proving that you're a winner means a great deal to every individual.
Charlie, what would you say about the man with the trophy in his arms right now, Lorenzo Amoruso? He's taken some stick throughout the season, but he has come good. What would you say about him?
Well, I've never been a big fan of who has to be the captain and who must be the captain. I think Dick Advocaat has been strong in his thoughts of Amoruso throughout the season. I think the criticism was justified. In fact, the people that are clapping there tonight were people who were booing him throughout the season, so they can't think that criticism wasn't justified, because they were the guys who were doing it. The media picked up on it, sure, but I think Lorenzo looked back in a season, and I think when he had the winter break, came back from January, I think it will be the period that he says it transformed his Rangers' future.
Charlie, for certain players in amongst the group there, certain players at a crossroads in their career, Jonas Tern is one, maybe Stefan Givash will move on. Faces will change, there is no doubt.
Jim, I think there will be 5 or 6 players possibly moving on here. You know, Givash, I think, is a certainty. He can't even get in the sub-bench tonight. There'll be quite a few others who have got to make big points. Tony Wiedmer has had a good season, but he wasn't expected to play very much. They're missing Newman. They've got Mould to come. Murray has just told Martin Geisler that there will be more faces and more big names coming in. Amato's under pressure. He doesn't know whether he wants to go back to Spain. So there seems to be something strange that Amoruso is doing here. So maybe he's playing a captain's role after all.
I tell you what, he's a strong boy. We always knew that. But we had that trophy in studio with us last week, and it weighs a ton, doesn't it?
Well, it does, because you couldn't lift it. I mean, I think it weighs 3 stone, which is quite a sufficient weight. And that's why he's got it crest down in the main middle drift there, just carrying it, because it takes a lot of strain picking that up. But I think it will probably be another hour or two before it really sinks into these players.
Well, we'd like to speak to the Rangers players right now. Martin Geisler is poised, microphone in hand, but they're too busy partying, as you can see. And I suppose, Charlie, fair play to them. They waited long enough for this moment.
Well, it's different now, Jim. I mean, I don't think they're the same type of ideas as professionals as what it was in my day when we were winning things. It was simply a case of, let's get back into the dressing room, let's have a right few drinks, and let's have a right good night. These guys, Europeans, are different. They have a different principle and a different outlook to life, and probably more professional. That's one thing that I think we are learning from them. But in saying that, it's all about enjoyment tonight, and it's about giving something back to your support, who have supported you strongly throughout the campaign.
And it's funny, Charlie, when we saw the trophy being presented there, players like Ian Ferguson getting a huge roar, Gordon Jury getting a huge roar.
Yeah, but as David Coleman points out, Jim, everybody, it's a squad game, everybody plays their part, some more so than others, but, you know, at the end of the day, you've got to look at the whole campaign. You've got to say, when did I use someone? Oh, I've only used them for 2 or 3 games. That was sufficient. Somebody like Naimi, who looks as if he will be moving on with Charbonnet coming back. Nice to see him there tonight. He'll be enjoying it. You know, he will probably be moving on now. But he played his part in a small way. And there's a lot of players there tonight who did that. And I look back at even Celtic's championship win last season. There was many people who didn't make a contribution. But, you know, Rangers are champions.
Let's hear now from Dick Advocaat, who's with Martin.
Dick, you watched your team lift the first Scottish Premier League trophy. How did it make you feel?
Oh, very happy, very happy. After a long season, still 3 games left, but we're very happy what we have achieved so far.
The game tonight wasn't perhaps as special as you might have hoped. Can we expect Rangers to perhaps take it easy for the last few games until the cup final?
No, that was not our intention. We went out to win the game, and we had the chance to win them, to beat them, but yeah, maybe a little extra was not there.
Looking back at the season as a whole, what are your special memories?
Well, so many good memories. European-wise, we did excellent. And if you, on the first place from the third game on, I think we are very pleased the way they act this season.
We spoke to Mr. Murray a couple of minutes ago. He tells us you can have some new players over the summer. Can you expect a better season in Europe next season?
Well, that's easy to say from the sideline. Still, we have to see till the end of the season what we will do with the players. Some new players will come in to draw. So, wait and see.
Dick, you seem to be enjoying the celebrations. I'll let you get back to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.